25, 27, 28 years now? Is that how long?
A long time, Sean.
I know. When I finally met you, you're the perfect caricature of the liberal that you are. I mean, you look like an ex-hippie.
Well, Sean, I cut my hair off after I came back from fishing up in Canada in 1973, and I only recently grew it because I'm in the movie. 7 weeks, 7 grand, soon to be in theaters. I play the old guy on this too. I play him real good too.
I didn't know you were a great actor, but I'm going to go out of my way to see that movie. When you can, will you send us over a copy?
Absolutely, Sean. You know, I was a sniper until the afternoon, and you know, you love to talk about guns. I can shoot the eyes off an ant.
I'd be shocked. Maybe one day we'll give you the burner challenge and take you out there with our special forces guys and see how good you really are, okay?
I went out with my buddy was the head of the Port Authority. He took me out to their shooting range. He said, holy, Mo, you shoot better than I do.
That's pretty funny. You know, the thing I like about burner, only because I've been doing radio and TV so long, you know, my hearing loss is pretty severe. And, you know, it's just part of the business. Anybody that's worked any length of time in radio has hearing loss. And what I love about the burner, especially the new rifle, the Mission 4, is that I can shoot again and keep my skills up and not worry about, you know, blowing my eardrums out, which had been happening. The last time I shot before this, my ears rang for like 4 weeks in a row. It was awful.
Yeah, well, you know, I work in music, Sean, and I try to stay away from the front of house speakers. But my ears ain't what they used to be either. And I always I grew up I used to live on an island in Canada when I was a kid. We used to shoot 22s. Great fun. Nothing wrong with it.
So what the hell went wrong with you in your life? And are you still calling me the most dangerous man in America, or you've gotten over that?
Oh, Sean, I love that you enjoy when I said that. When I said it, I meant it, you know? Not that,
So you don't think I'm the most dangerous man in America anymore?
Well, you know, you're still the minority in this country, you folks. No matter what you say.
What do you mean, you folks? What is you folks? What does that mean?
Well, there's what? There's 3 kinds of people in America at the moment. We got your conservatives, ultra-conservatives, whatever. You're people, you're my friends. You got independents.
No, you got normal Americans, then they got crazy left-wingers like you.
It doesn't matter. I'm crazy, Sean. I'm not out on the streets hurting anybody. I got my own opinions. I'd like to see healthcare improve.
Well, let me ask you. You're in New York. What do you think of all these people protesting and chanting Allahu Akbar? What do you think about all these people at the White House, in front of the White House, chanting Allahu Akbar and F. Joe Biden?
I was in front of the White House during the moratorium, Sean. Protest is protest. You know, my best friend is owns
Allahu Akbar, the words used by the pilots on 9/11. Really?
I know what it means, Sean. Of course I do. I'm a fairly erudite human being like yourself, you know.
I think you're giving yourself a little too much credit. But you still didn't answer my question. Do you think I'm dangerous?
You know, Sean, I said to you last time, you're like a big truck with a heavy muffler at this point. But, you know, I don't think your ideas are dangerous. I think you're one of the best people I've ever talked to. But, you know, we got to settle this stuff, and nobody seems to want to do that, you know.
Okay, you tell me, how do you settle this? Those that want sanctuary cities and states, and those of us that want...
That's 7 weeks, 7 grand, just in case you didn't realize it. And this is to the lifeboats, and I'm talking with my buddy Sean.
Climate alarmism, where we don't drill, frack, or get coal, and we're dependent on the
video's going to go
economy
to
with
Brooklyn.
those of us that want us to be energy dominant. How do you reconcile defund, dismantle, no bail laws like in this stupid state we live in called New York, with those that believe in law and order? Tell me how you reconcile that.
Sean, everything needs to be. We're operating on the 1930s state of mind, our government. We need to get smart. We need to get better.
You're not answering the question. The answer is you can't reconcile those issues. I don't see any middle ground on any of them.
There is no middle ground. You're absolutely right. But
so either your side wins or my side's going to win. And if your side wins, this is what we got: a disaster. Name me one good thing your president, Joe Biden, has done. One successful policy of your president. Tell me what it is.
Well, he got me a little extra in my Social Security. I'm very happy about that.
Oh, you're happy about your Social Security COLA increase. That is the one big accomplishment of Joe Biden. How do you think how would you grade him on our borders?
Well, the borders, Sean. Well, there's a lot of problems.
Forget about it. I don't need your analysis. Give me a grade. How has he handled our border crisis?
He works within the guidelines and the law. Period.
No, he doesn't. No, he's aiding and abetting the law breaking. You get an F on that answer. How's Joe's energy policy working out? Give me a grade.
I got rid of my car 8 months ago. I never want to touch another one.
Okay, so you don't want to answer that question. How are these no bail laws working in your state of New York that you love so much that I'm getting the hell out of? Tell me about how that's working out.
We need to end plea bargaining and only have trials for serious crimes. That's
serious crimes. So you're okay with no bail laws? Okay.
Bail is not for punishment. Bail is to make sure you show up in court. You're smart enough to know that. I am too. I've never had to do it, thank God. But what can I say? I'm reading a book now about a bail bondsman in Miami. It's one of Elmore Leonard's books. It's fabulous.
I think we may have to put you in the pokey for a few weeks and let you learn real life. All right, Mo, we still love you even though you're insane. We like you. Sandy in the free state of Florida. Sandy, how are you? I got to go down there and live with you down there. What's going on?
I'm fantastic. I realized something. I went to Walmart, haven't been there in years, got a silicone baking pan. It's fabulous. I think everybody...
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And this is the movie. 7 weeks, $7,000. Courtney is on her way to the city after dropping out of college. And it's a beautiful place, Grand Central. I don't know if you know, but the ceiling, the constellations are all backwards. The guy who did it made a mistake. At least that's somebody told me. I don't know anything about the constellations. But this is a good movie, and that was my conversation with Sean on Election Day, November 7th, 2023. And I'm going to black.